Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. It's 7 o'clock. I'm Tracey McCain.
It feels like 7 o'clock on a Saturday night right now. I'm Nicole Nalepa. It has been a very busy week. A lot of us are looking ahead to the weekend, a lot of Easter celebrations and festivities. It's Good Friday today, so we have a lot to get to. But first, we want to find out how the weather's going to fare. So let's bring in meteorologist Scott Gagliardi, who has a check of your first alert forecast. Hey, Scott.
Hey, how you doing, ladies?
Great.
We're running on a lot of caffeine now.
I hear that, yes.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm great.
You look great.
I'm just getting
He
here.
also just came off of a little vacay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny? Yesterday I saw my mom and she goes, "Oh, where's your tan?" I was like,
Right, I'm wearing it.
I'm wearing it. What are you talking about?
It's the first thing I said when I saw you.
You did yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what she was
But
thinking.
moms know their kids better, you know?
That's true. And I mean, when I was in Florida, I was much more tan. But either way, you could maybe get a little tan this weekend. Temperatures climbing into the 80s today. It's Good Friday, and yeah, it's going to be a nice one. In terms of the temperature right now in New Haven, it's 38. You could tack on another 25 to near 30 degrees from that number later on today. And it'll be quite dry out there in terms of the dew points and our humidity values. So there is an elevated fire risk for the entire state. The winds will be picking up a little bit later on today as well, gusting 20 to in some cases near 30. We're actually a bit breezier tomorrow, but our moisture levels increase tomorrow. So today is an issue in terms of any fire weather concerns, I guess we could say. Now, as far as the next, say, hour or so, there's still a frost advisory for the immediate shoreline where the growing season has begun. And I saw some of that frost firsthand this morning. So there's some out there, but temperatures steadily climbing through the 30s, 43 now in Chester, a few 20s farther towards the north. Notice through Tolland and Willimantic, both coming in at 28 and 29 degrees respectively. Now these numbers, they're way down for inland areas. Along the shoreline, we're up a couple degrees, but either way, it's a cooler start to the morning. Heading out to work or school, you need the jacket. It's chilly, but you're not going to need it not only by this afternoon, but check out tomorrow afternoon. We're talking temperatures inland areas well into the 70s, likely a few lower, and even possibly middle 80s with a touch of mugginess as well. It will be cooler right along the I-95 corridor, say from Brantford points east. Notice Groton, London, looking at 60. Still, though, a mild day that's fairly average. Today, it's going to be a nice day. We're talking temperatures climbing well up into the 60s. For the greater Hartford area, 66, 67, maybe a few 68s looking possible, so well above average. We should be in those lower 60s. Temperatures still be climbing into those upper 60s to near 70. Nice along the shoreline, slightly cooler. Notice the upper 50s to near 60 with that wind off of the cooler waters. Now, we do have several very light shower chances. We'll talk about that, as well as what to expect in terms of mild temperatures next week. That's ahead with your first alert forecast. Hey, Nicole.
Hey, right now on the roads, we're dealing with some sun glare out there as evident in this Waterbury 84 westbound cam. We have no delays reported anywhere in the state. It is such a great day if you are getting out there, traveling to some destinations. Perhaps you have some loved ones coming in. I've been checking things at Bradley International Airport, Tweed, New Haven, just to see if there are any flight delays or cancellations, and I'm happy to report that there are none. So enjoy, but of course I'll keep a close eye on things and let you know if anything changes. That's your Connecticut Chevy First Alert traffic report driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
Well, this morning we're following an ongoing police investigation where police focused in on an apartment complex for more than 12 hours.
This is happening in the same neighborhood where human remains were found last month. And your reporter Owen Kingsley is sharing with us what we know right now.
It was about early this morning, around 4 o'clock, that Major Crimes and Groton police cleared this scene. But for about 12 hours since yesterday afternoon, we've been watching investigators coming and going, bagging and tagging evidence in this apartment right behind me, and at times doing so wearing a hazmat suit. Few details have been shared with us by investigators, but we do know that no body has been found. Groton has been in the rumor mill recently, now as residents wonder what police are focusing on or looking for here on Allen Street. Just up the road on Mitchell Street is where human remains were found in March. That was near the entrance of a cemetery. Groton City Police have said they're not sure if their investigation here on Allen Street is related. State Police, though, say it's not related to the human remains found in Danielson. But right now, curiosity is high in this coastal community.
The fact that there's so much police presence around right now, and the fact that it's right across from where they found the other body, it's just like really scary.
We are hoping to get an update from Groton City Police at some point later today. Your reporter in Groton, Owen Kingsley, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Right, courts are closed today for Good Friday, which moves closing arguments in the Jose Morales murder trial to Monday. Morales is accused of killing his girlfriend, Christine Holloway, in 2019. But this week, he told the jury 2 intruders killed her and then kidnapped his daughter. Prosecutors say Morales did not call police and spent more than a day cleaning up the crime and getting rid of evidence.
Also in your headlines, a suspect in a cold case murder is brought to justice 20 years after a cab driver was found dead in Windsor Locks. Police arrested 38-year-old Muhammad Ali a few weeks ago in Ohio, all thanks to DNA technology. And this week, he faced a judge right here in Connecticut. He has been charged in the death of a New York City cab driver. And police say back in 2005, Ali and 2 other men forced the victim to drive them from New York to Enfield. Police later found the victim dead in Windsor Locks. There are 2 other suspects. One was killed in 2020. The other suspect is still out there, but police know who it is and believe that they'll soon be making an arrest.
Well, today, West Haven police are providing us an update on the case of a body found at a home several weeks ago. Investigators made the discovery during a welfare check on March 24th. Details up until this point have been sealed. Of course, we'll keep you posted on what we find out during a news conference this afternoon.
And this morning, the search for a motive continues after police say a student ended up shooting right on the campus of Florida State University, killing 2 people and hurting at least 6 others. Police identified the suspect in custody as Phoenix Eichner, and they say that he's the son of a Florida sheriff's deputy. Just this morning, we learned that he used his mom's former service weapon to carry out the attack, and that he was also a student at FSU.
We're also on top of developing news from South Carolina this morning, where police say at least 1 person is dead, 21 students hurt in this horrific crash in Chester County. Police say a school bus blew a tire and flipped over the highway, which you can see play out in this video behind me. Several students are in critical condition this morning, and police say the middle school group was returning home from a field trip when the crash happened.
Police in Hartford just released the booking photo for a 16-year-old accused of murder. Police say Giuliano Gonzalez shot and killed 17-year-old Chevron Wilson right on Barker Street near Weathersfield Avenue. And a 14-year-old boy has also been charged with murder in the case. Now, at this point, we still don't know what exactly led up to the shooting, but we know that both suspects are now facing several charges.
In New Haven, family and friends gathered to remember a 15-year-old. Police say a gunman shot and killed Aaron Robinson Tuesday, just steps away from his home on Greenwood Street. Police say he was targeted, but right now there's no word on any suspects. This shooting is the 5th homicide of the year for the city. New Haven police are asking anyone who has information to contact them.
And as we get another check of your first alert forecast, it's a chilly start to the day, but our temperatures this afternoon will climb well into the 60s. And by tomorrow, they don't stop there. We're talking a few 80s out there. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. A live look outside right now in Mystic. You see a calm Mystic River. Wind speeds across the state, they're calm as well. So there's some areas that are seeing some frost out there, but that will very quickly melt once our temperatures begin to climb over the next hour or 2. We're tracking a warm front that will be making its way towards Connecticut. Can't rule out later on tonight the slightest chance for a shower, but that warm front tomorrow. Check out where we're starting the day on your Saturday, well up into the 50s, 7 a.m. in Danbury, likely near 60, and the temperatures take off from there. We'll detail those some rain chances along the way, as well as what to expect for Easter and beyond. That's ahead with your full First Alert forecast.